This killer enjoys it, and it only gets worse. People call this movie insane. They're not wrong, but that's not the worst part. If this feels slow, leave. You won't handle what's next. This is Korean Crime Recaps. Today's film, I Saw the Devil. Jang Kyung-chol is a lonely, twisted serial killer. He kills his victims while they're still alive, shoves them into plastic, chains their limbs down, pins them in place, spread wide, helpless. Then he picks his knife and begins. Right before it, he runs a hand over her skin.
피부가 부들부들해서 이렇게 먹진 않겠다.
죽이면 안 돼요.
왜?
저 아이를 가졌어요.
He pauses for a second.
살려주세요, 제발.
Her begging means nothing. 2 lives? Even better. As he dismembers her body, her ring slips into the sewer by accident. Jang searches but can't find it. Blood-stained sewage drifts down the pipe. Jang has no idea that tiny ring in the corner will bring him the most helpless, the most desperate, the most agonizing punishment of his life. The next day, kids find a black plastic bag. Inside is a human ear. The police are alerted right away. Thousands of officers search the water for her remains. What they don't know, her father is a former police chief, and her husband is Kim Soo-hyun, a ruthless cop. When her head is pulled from the water, the old man has no tears left. Once the head is found, the police confirm it's the chief's daughter. Kim stares at his wife's severed body, grief etched into every line of his face. He can't fathom who dared to kill a police captain's wife. Then he remembers her call the night before. It was snowing heavily that night. She was driving alone to her parents' home. Her car broke down on the way. She called him for help, but he was tied up at work. So he called a tow truck for her. Waiting for help by the road, she suddenly sees a face at the window.
차가 완전히 다 주저앉았네요.
아, 감사한데요. 그냥 견인차 기다리는 게 좋을 것 같아요.
Sensing danger, she rolls up the window and ignores him. When Jang sees she's alone, he smirks a sinister grin. Jang gets into a van up ahead, and she finally relaxes. But the van never leaves, not even by midnight. She tries to turn on the car lights to check, but as her hand touches the wheel, Jang smashes the window with a hammer and climbs in. She tries to escape the other side, but the door is blocked by a wall. He drags her out into the van in seconds. Jang bludgeons her repeatedly with the hammer until she stops moving entirely. He takes her to a slaughterhouse and dismembers her body. At her funeral, Kim breaks down, openly sobbing. He swears to make the killer pay 100-fold. South Korea has no death penalty, so he must find the killer before the police. He asks his boss for 2 weeks off, pretending to grieve and heal, but it's all part of his plan, revenge. He contacts a colleague in intelligence and gets a tiny tracking capsule from him. He also asks his sister-in-law for a list of potential suspects. He takes their photos with his phone, planning to visit them one by one. He finds the first suspect quickly, a creep masturbating in front of his computer. Right as he's about to finish, the computer shuts down suddenly. He thinks it's a faulty socket, but when he looks up, Kim subdues him with a wire in seconds. He holds up the van photo and demands answers. It's clear from his face he knows nothing about it. But this guy's no saint. He steals women's underwear regularly. So Kim comes back with pliers and castrates him on the spot, ensuring he'll never harm women again. He finds the second suspect soon after and kicks him hard on sight. The guy can't fight back at all. That blank look on his face, he's not the killer either. Kim punches him a few times and lets him go. The last suspect is Jang Kyung-chol. Kim just glances at his cold face and sees the cruelty in his eyes. He's almost certain Jang's the killer, and the revenge he's planned begins. Meanwhile, Jang's planning another kill.
어디까지 가세요?
네?
어디까지 가시냐고.
성민 아파트요.
가는 길은 아닌데 뭐 돌아가는 거 아니니까 가세요. 내가 태워다 드릴게.
The girl shakes her head, refusing him, but he won't take no for an answer. Plus, he's driving a school bus. She hesitates, then climbs in. but the car stops just minutes later. Jang pulls the car over and grabs a steel pipe. The girl freezes in terror. She can't react before he strikes. Jang takes her to the slaughterhouse, slams down the guillotine, severing her head. Jang feels no guilt, none at all. He takes her body lotion and smears it all over his face. He checks himself in the mirror, almost admiring it. Then he picks up his guitar and plays, ending his bloody day with music. Meanwhile, Kim tracks Jang to his hometown. Only Jang's elderly parents are home. His mom says he hasn't been back in 3 years, never sent them money. He doesn't care if they live or die. She has no idea where he is. Finally, Kim gets Jang's address from Jang's young nephew. He hurries there right away. When he reaches Jang's apartment, the place is empty. He searches the room frantically. His eyes land on a locked cabinet. He pries it open and finds piles of women's underwear and all kinds of high heels. He realizes Jang's far more twisted. Then a door blows open behind him. He creeps over, finds a hidden room. Dried blood's everywhere on the floor. He instinctively sticks his hand in the sewer and feels a ring. It's the wedding ring he gave his wife. Everything he buried inside finally caves in. He's found his wife's killer. By then, Jang's already struck again. An unconscious schoolgirl's in his car. He takes her to a shed right away, planning to assault her before killing her. Staring at her pale skin, Jang's mouth waters with desire.
피부가 하얗네. 그만큼 됐구나, 진짜.
Jang tears off her clothes in a frenzy. About to assault her, he hears someone call his name. Jang senses something's wrong. He grabs a sickle to check it out. Then he sees Kim, eyes cold with murder. But he doesn't feel scared. He charges with the sickle raised. But he's no match for Kim. He's beaten down, defenseless. Kim slips a plastic bag over his head. Jang suffocates, going limp. Kim spots a big rock nearby. He smashes Jang's head repeatedly and lifts it to finish him off. But he hesitates, then drops it. He won't let Jang die easy. He takes out the tracking capsule, forces it down with milk. Before leaving, he breaks Jang's arm. Hours later, Jang wakes up screaming in pain. He finds an envelope with cash nearby. Jang laughs, a cold, cruel sound. Never thought someone sicker than him. Jang limps out of the shed, but he has no clue Kim's watching his every move. Jang hails a taxi on the road. After driving a while, he notices the driver's license photo. It doesn't match the driver. These guys are robbers, obviously. The guy in the back's ready to attack, but Jang just starts laughing. The driver smiles awkwardly, nervous. Jang doesn't waste words. He stabs the driver with a dagger, right in the chest, no hesitation. Chaos breaks out in the car. The car crashes into a guardrail. Jang opens the trunk, finds the real driver, dead inside. He grabs 2 clean shirts, washes his face by a river, buries all 3 bodies here. Early next morning, Jang drives the stolen taxi. He heads to a hospital for his injuries, but the doctor says his injuries are severe. He scolds Jang like he's his kid. Jang can't stand the attitude. He plans to teach the doctor a lesson. Just as he reaches for the doctor, a young nurse walks up behind him. Staring at the pretty nurse, Jang's sick desire sparks again. When the nurse goes for medicine in the warehouse, she feels a chill down her spine. Jang's been waiting for her. He backs her into a corner, slams the door shut.
사실은 어제 내가 좀 재미 좀 볼 일이 있었는데 근데 그 어떤 개 또라이 새끼 때문에 일을 다 망쳐버렸어.
Jang wants her to satisfy him. The young nurse has never seen this. She freezes in place, terrified. Threatened by Jang, she takes off her clothes one by one. Outside, Kim hears the commotion. He realizes Jang's attacking again, sprints in. The nurse is so scared she wets herself. Right as Jang's about to assault her, Kim arrives, just in time.
야, 개새끼야. 이 새끼가 너 도대체 뭐야 이 개새끼야.
They fight again, brutal and messy. Jang still no match for Kim. Jang collapses, too tired to fight. Kim smashes him with a stool, venting his rage. The nurse tries to slip away, but Kim calls her back.
응급조치해야 되냐? 이렇게 약한 척해. 이제 시작인다. 기억해둬. 점점 끔찍해질 거야.
Kim takes off Jang's shoes, cuts his Achilles tendons, slowly. Drags into the parking lot, throws him out like trash. Jang wonders how Kim finds him. Searches for trackers, finds nothing. He drives to find his friend Taeju. Needs backup, can't beat Kim alone. He curses Kim the whole drive. Kim hears every word, following close. Curious who Jang's allied with. The guy burning a corpse's clothes, Taeju, a serial killer, sicker than Jang. He dismembers his victims. And for pretty women, he eats their body parts. His sick signature. When Taeju hears Jang was beaten, he boasts he'll kill Kim slowly. Even gives Jang his girlfriend to comfort him. What they don't know is that Kim is listening outside. Every word. Late that night, Taeju drags a kidnapped woman, planning to make her breakfast tomorrow. And Kim is creeping up, silent and deadly. He pries the door open with a screwdriver. Inside, the woman's seconds from being dismembered. Taeju killed her sister the day before. Now this is her younger sister. They called him a pervert on the street. That's why he's hunting them. Right as he's about to kill her, he hears a noise outside. He knows someone's inside. Stops what he's doing, fast, turns, sees Kim staring right at him. Taeju thinks the knife gives him the... He charges, screaming, but Kim breaks his arm in one move. Jang hears the commotion next door, grabs a shotgun to save Taeju. Taeju writhes, screaming in pain. Kim shows no mercy, stabs a screwdriver through his palm, ties him up with a dog chain.
손, 발, 머리 순서 맞지? 이 미친 개사이코 새끼들.
Kim picks up a knife to cut his hand off, but Jang arrives just in time. Fires 2 shots at Kim. Kim dodges, fast and agile. Taking the chance, Jang unties Taeju in a hurry. Kim's already hiding on the 2nd floor. The 2 downstairs don't waste time. Taeju tries to pull out the screwdriver, but it's stuck, too deep to move. Kim finds a weapon upstairs, creeps to the hallway, ready to ambush, waiting for Jang to walk into the trap. To catch Jang off guard, he scatters nails across the floor. Jang marches upstairs with the shotgun, steps right on the nails, on cue. Kim beats Jang with the pipe, relentlessly. Stops only when he's exhausted. But it's still not enough. He takes Jang back to the hospital. His colleague tells him to hand Jang to police, but Kim says it's too soon. Then his colleague mentions the tracking capsule. Kim cuts him off, panicked. Afraid Jang might hear. He pulls back the curtain slowly, checks if Jang's awake, relaxes. Jang's still out cold. But he doesn't know Jang's been awake the whole time. Early next morning, Kim dumps Jang in a bridge hole. Now that he knows about the capsule, Jang hurries to a pharmacy, buys handfuls of laxatives, takes them all. When he passes the capsule, cleans it up carefully, knocks out a patrolling cop, steals his car, and flees. Kim tracks the capsule to a toilet, finds only the unconscious cop. Jang's trail goes cold. Kim starts to panic. Jang knows who he is now, but Jang calls the police on purpose. Says he wants to surrender to the chief. Prison will keep him safe from Kim. But before he turns himself in, he has one last thing to do. Meanwhile, Kim rushes to the hospital, finds Taeju in his hospital bed, asks Taeju where Jang is, but Taeju refuses to talk, even mocks him relentlessly.
네 여자의 가족들. 보통 죽기 전 즐거움을 먼저 주는 새끼니까.
Taeju shows no remorse. Kim grinds his teeth in anger.
내가 평생 웃는 얼굴로 만들어줄게.
After killing Taiju, Kim calls the chief. But the chief says Jang called to surrender. But Jang says he has one last errand first. Kim realizes something's very wrong. He calls his father-in-law, hurriedly. But just as he's about to answer, someone knocks at the door. He chooses the knock over the call. Kim knows his father-in-law is in danger, calls the chief again, desperate, tells him to send more cops to protect him, but it's already too late. Jang has already killed him. As Jang's about to leave, Kim's sister-in-law comes home. She senses danger the second she walks in, but she can't react in time. When Kim arrives at his father-in-law's house, it's swarming with police cars. He shoves past officers and runs in, finds his father-in-law barely alive. His sister-in-law is beaten, lying on the floor. Then Jang calls, mocking him relentlessly.
어떠냐? 이제 느낌이 와? 그러길래 왜 그렇게 지랄 떨면서 댐비나 댐비기를 이 겁대가리 막가지 새끼야. 네가 볼 땐 누가 이긴 것 같아? 네가 이긴 것 같아? 내가 이긴 것 같아?
Jang thinks he's won. He's on his way to the police station. Struts down the street, cocky, waving a blood-stained dagger like a trophy. But he underestimates Kim's resolve and how far he's willing to go. Kim kidnaps Jang right under police noses, takes him back to the slaughterhouse.
내가 널 너무 우습게 본 것 같아. 이제부터 걸맞게 대접해줄게.
Jang screams insults, begging for death. But Kim stays cold, no mercy. Jang switches, pleading, crying. But Kim doesn't flinch. But Kim stays cold. He doesn't flinch.
아니야, 아직은 아니야. 조금만 기다려. 생각해봐. 죽일 거였으면 벌써 죽였겠지. 난 네가 가장 고통스러울 때 죽일 거야. 가장 고통스럽고 무서움에 벌벌 떨 때 그때 죽일 거야. 그래야 그게 진짜 복수지. 진짜 완전한 복수.
그만해라 이 씨발 새끼야. 에이, 젖가는 소리 좀 그만하세요. 넌 이미 졌어. 네가 나 여태까지 데리고 놓은 거 같지? 젖가고 있네. 난 고통 같은 거 몰라. 두려움? 그딴 것도 몰라. 네가 나한테 얻을 수 있는 거 아무것도 없어. 그러니까 넌 이미 졌어. 알아?
난 네가 죽은 후에도 고통스러웠으면 좋겠다.
Kim rigs the blade to the door. The other end's jammed in Jang's mouth. If the door opens or he lets go, his head comes off. Kim puts on headphones and walks away. Right as Jang's family arrives, his parents, his son, Jang sees them, screaming, begging, can't speak, choking, gasping, can't warn them. His father, desperate to save him, slams the door open, unknowingly triggering Kim's trap. Finally, he takes off the headphones. He's avenged his wife, his father-in-law, but he collapses, sobbing, broken. Did he win, or become the devil he hunted? When justice fails, does revenge heal? I Saw the Devil gives a brutal answer. No. Revenge doesn't fix pain, it feeds it, until you're just as twisted as the monster. This isn't just revenge, it's a warning. A study of how darkness consumes pure hearts. When Kim made torture his mission, he unlocked a monster inside himself. This hunt had no winners, only victims. Kim avenged his wife, but lost his soul in the process. His pleasure wasn't from justice, but from controlling Jang's suffering. Jang, the devil, found joy in the hunt until he became prey. The game spiraled out of control, costing more lives, innocent ones. Kim won the battle, but lost the war. He's a killer too. His pain mirrored Jang's family's pain, a cycle of violence with no end. Banned in South Korea for extreme violence, this film isn't just brutal, it's honest. Violence, once unleashed, devours everything in its path, even the one who started it. That final, helpless scream. It doesn't belong to a winner. It belongs to lost humanity. This is Korean Crime Recaps. We'll see you in the next film.